Hi, good evening. Welcome to Yoga with Liza. I'm signing on 5 minutes early so that people can find me. I'm going to send out the invites as I've been doing the past couple of nights so people can find me quickly and easily. And then we'll be moving in to find out what's going on with the kids. Nina and Wendy. Okay, I think those are my rock and rollers. Susan, good to see you. Ethel, good to see you. So, um, tonight's practice is going to be moving, but I will give modifications. Don't need to do a full sun salutation. You can wait at the front of the mat or simply step back into downward dog. And I will go through some sun salutation modifications. So, starting out as I always do, I am going to say, hello, Henry. I know you're going to bed, but maybe someday when you're a little bit older, you'll look back and you'll see what your grandma did for all of you during this time. And so, Henry, Cora, Wyatt, are you out there, Wyatt? I I know you heard me talking to you last night. Your mommy said you got all excited. Ricky, I see you. Angelo, I was talking to you last night about a lot of different things. So today I also spoke with my friend Asha, and Asha and I have known each other for probably about 20 years now, and practiced yoga together, and Asha taught some Keratin classes and some cooking classes, and I'm forever grateful to all of the things that she has shared with me. And she also shares with me from her heart things from her Hindu religion. And so last night I was talking about that it was Passover, which is a very sacred time in the Jewish religion, and that there were other significant things going on in other religions. The full moon, for people who study and follow nature as a religion, is a very sacred time. So in the Hindu religion, what she wrote to share is that with the full moon, it was a special holiday for the Hindu faith. Was the birthday of Lord Hanuman. And Asha also told me that even if I don't say my Sanskrit Hindi words exactly perfect, keep practicing and trying. So I know that my pronunciation isn't perfect because I don't hear things the way other people do. So it was the birthday of Lord Hanuman. We do Hanuman asana in our yoga practice. And we did Hanuman asana last night on our back. Hanuman asana is a split or monkey pose, is the translation into English. And this time we have special prayers towards Lord Hanumanji to bless everyone and keep everyone safe. I miss you too, Asha, and maybe you will see this. And so in that being said, I've also shared in the past that I have this book, The Common Teachings of Four World Religions, Jesus, Buddha, Krishna, and Tezu, the Parallel Sayings. And I'm sure that if we looked into other religions of nature and positive things of the light, that we would find more things in common with each other than not. And I like to bring up all of our commonalities, and that if we can see the things that are the same in all of us, that we could all maybe just learn to get along. It's not that difficult. So, with that being said, I am going to, with the kids, we're going to roll right onto our back. And let's see if we can do a split on our back. And so, with rolling all the way back over, and we can do this as a warm-up stretch by gently bringing that foot all the way back and bring that left leg down and reach into it and feel this stretch, point and flex our toes. Now, if I were in the full version, my toes would come straight to the mat behind me and breathing into it. Now switch our feet and bring the right foot to the mat and the left foot up, and bring that left foot all the way as close to up over our head as we can. Now, it's getting warm and it's getting close to swimming time, and I know some of you miss your swimming at the different places where you take your swimming lessons. So let's gently switch our feet like we're swimming. So bring the right foot up and the left foot down, and kick, 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 kick, kick. Make it real quick. Make it fun. You feel this in your core. Grown-ups, you're welcome to join us in this. You can modify. You can go more slowly. You can bring your feet straight down to the mat. Gently feel this. And for those of us who are working on our middles, bring the knees back in. Gently roll over onto the right side. Push up one vertebrae at a time. Nighttime practices, I do not rock and roll. If you're watching this video in the morning, feel free to do the rock and roll. In the evening, no rock and roll. So we're going to have our knees in and gently bring our palms up and feel this. Take your hands, bring them to your side, and maybe you do the yoga pick-me-up. Maybe come on back down. Bring the legs straight out in front. Do the yoga pick-me-up. Pick up one foot, pick up the other foot. Maybe you pick up both feet. Come on back down. Bring the hands up overhead. Reach for your toes. Come all the way back up. Bring our hands into heart center. Smell the flower. Blow out the candle. And again, inhale, smell the flower. Whatever your favorite flower is, blow out the candle. One more time, inhale. And blow out the candle. Bring the hands all the way up and over, bringing our hands back behind. Fingers come back behind. Plant the toes. Inhale up. Exhale, come on back down. Gently give ourselves a hug. Pick up our knees, come into our boat. Let's row our boat gently down the stream. And I'm not going to sing the full song because there's, what do you call it, copyright laws. And I don't know who sang that first. Take your toes. And we're going to repeat this in the adult section, but we're going to come up to the chalice. So I've shared about the Jewish faith. I've shared about the Hindu faith. Tonight is also a special night in the Christian faith. This is the night of the Last Supper. And so we have our chalice to represent the chalice of the blood of Christ. So bringing the feet back together, bring the knees in, and gently give ourselves a hug. Gently let the knees come out and feel our cobbler. Breathing into it. Okay, Wyatt, you ready? We're going to do our downward dog. And I think you stand on your head now too, just a little bit, huh? So you want to be really mindful with standing on the head. Bringing the feet back around. Again, those with head injuries, glaucoma, high blood pressure, be mindful of inversions throughout the practice. If you feel dizzy in a pose, come out of it. Gently feel our cat-cow. Breathing into it. Come back to a neutral spine. Plant the toes, pick up the knees. Feel our bear. Push back, feel our downward dog. Look up under. Look up under. And look up under. Coming back to center, come up on the tippy toes, bend the knees, step, walk, jump. Come to the front of the mat, flat back, fold, inhale all the way up, bringing our hands back to heart center, Tadasana. Beautiful. Ready, kids? We're going to do one more. Ricky, we'll do peel the banana for you. Bring the hands to heart center. Inhale up. Peel the banana. Peel the banana. Run, 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 run. Gently come back to center. Inhale, come all the way up on our tippy toes. And I'm sure if we went back into Greek mythology, somebody would be able to find a Greek myth that was very appropriate for this time. Bring the heels back down. Bring the hands in. Isn't this when there's a goddess who gets taken to the underworld and the world gets sad, and that's what makes winter. And then springtime is when she's allowed to come back in the world, and the world comes back to life. And I can't remember her name. My sons would know. Come back to center, twist over to the other side, feeling our chair. Come back to center, inhale, come all the way up. Bring the hands all the way out and around. Coming back to center, crossing our feet. This is for the kids. Adults, bring yourself to the mat with grace and ease, however you choose. Sitting down and coming into our easy cross leg. So, good evening. Welcome to the adult portion of the show. So to recap, in the Jewish faith we have Passover, And for those of you who don't know, I'm also a medicinal aromatherapist. And so sometimes I teach about the essential oils intertwined in my stories in yoga classes where appreciated. And I happen to know that at least one of my daughter-in-laws studies the oils with me. So this is for you, Patty, and Linda, and anyone else who chooses to listen. So one of my essential oil friends, who's also Jewish, told me that her mother had given her a sacred red ribbon that she was to put on her door last night to symbolize the lamb's blood in the Passover. And so in the passage in the Bible, it talks about how Moses used branches of hyssop to paint the lamb's blood over the doorway. So hyssop is a mint, and hyssop is about forgiveness. So she shared how she put a drop of her hyssop essential oil on her red ribbon on her doorway to symbolize her Passover. And so then I read about the Hindi tradition from my friend Asha and Lord Hanuman, and how he is celebrated with the full moon, is the birthday of Lord Hanuman. We do Hanuman asana in practice. And this time is special prayers towards Lord Hanumanji to bless everyone and keep everyone safe. And we did do split our monkey pose on our back last night. We will work up to maybe doing a full split or monkey pose tonight. Tonight is a moving practice. And then, so I'm not sure what essential oil would be connected with that in Hinduism. Tonight in the Christian religion is the Last Supper. And Jesus, as I said, we did the chalice, broke the bread, and that was the first Holy Communion. Then he washed the disciples' feet, and he also, Mary came and anointed him with spikenard and olive oil. And spikenard is a very deep sedating oil that would create calmness and help him be chilled to get through what was to follow. So there's the essential oil connection as I know it with these ancient holidays. And so I haven't done this in any of my video classes or my live classes. Let's start out tonight with the little foot rub. And if I have done it, I forgot. So maybe I did it once. We're going to take the left ankle to the right thigh, take our right hand, and simply hold the big toe. And this foot rub is a 3-minute foot rub, and then we're going to rub the next toe, and the next toe, and the next toe that was taken out of Yoga Journal, and the next toe years and years ago. Thumbs come together and gently massage the pad of the foot. So this pad of the foot, according to foot reflexology charts, and I will post one on my page. I've shared one with many of you. I don't have one in the room at the moment. But this section, the pad of the foot, is the center of the chest. And that's the heart and the lungs and the thoracic spine. So as we're rubbing into that, now we're going to take our knuckles and the next section of the foot So from the base of the pad to the beginning of the heel coming down the arch is this middle piece of our body. And so if you're pregnant, you don't want to do this part of the foot rub. And if you're a woman and you're on your moon time, maybe you don't do this part of the foot rub. So we want to take our knuckles and come from the center and gently come down. 1, 2, 3. And we're moving things down through our middle. So you can see if you were pregnant, you wouldn't want to move that down. And you don't want to bring it back up again because we want to let go of those things that no longer serve us. Heel, gently rub the heel around, and that's the lower part of the body. And then the fingers and the toes and the eyes, the ears, the nose, and the mouth are all up through the toes. Okay, so there's the left leg. Bring the right foot in and gently hold the right big toe. And then come to the next toe and the next toe and the next toe and the next toe. And again, I did go back and then take our thumbs to the pad of the foot, research about moon salutations, and there doesn't seem to be any set pattern for moon salutations. Many, many patterns of moon salutations out there. Breathing into it. Now, take the knuckles and start at the base and come down. 1, 2, 3. Take the palm and gently come around in circles one way and come back around in circles the other way. And gently rub the foot, rub the foot, rub the foot. Now, take our fingers in between our toes like we're holding hands with our foot. And now we're gently going to make circles. And we've done this part, but not with our fingers in between our toes, of making circles with our hips and opening our hips up, opening our arms up. Now, reverse. Come back around, come back around, come back around, and gently bring that foot up. So we're going to stretch in a seated. Okay, gently stretching that foot up towards the ceiling. And then bring that right leg down. Bring the left leg back in. Bring the fingers in between the toes. And gently make circles coming around one direction 3 times. And then come back around, circling 3 times the other direction. And then gently take the foot and straighten that foot up. And gently, so we're coming into a seated split. So we did a split on our back with the kids. And now we're coming up and doing a seated stretch version. Maybe the feet come all the way up. Gently waking the feet up. Bring that left foot in. Right foot out. Inhale up. Exhale. Maybe we come square on. And the reason I say come square to this right foot is I know that some of the people who are practicing with me tonight have low back concerns. Okay, they've had herniated discs and things. And so a forward bend and a twist at the same time may be too intense. So being mindful, maybe we keep ourselves square on. Now, from here, gently, maybe you come all the way forward. Now, take that left hand and gently reach to the outside of the right leg. And this makes this a gentle twist. And you'll feel this in the left kidney hip area. Breathing into it. Maybe you can bring your chin to your knee. Maybe both hands come around. Inhale, walk the arms back up. Now tonight we're going to gently bring the toes over, bring that left hand in, bring that right arm up, and let's come up into a modified side plank and feel that side stretch and breathe into it. And remember, this is an option. Maybe your sit bones are in the mat and you're reaching. Exhale, let's all bring our sit bones back to the mat. Come back to center. Bring both legs out in front, gently like the legs windshield wiper from side to side. Bring that right leg in. Inhale up. Gently hinge forward. Reach. Maybe cross that right arm over. Bring that left arm back and come back behind. Breathing into it. Inhale, come all the way up. Bring the right hand back behind. Bring the toes over. Bring that left arm up. And this may be right where you hold. Maybe you come all the way up, modified side plank. Breathing into it. Inhale, walk that hand back up, bringing ourselves to our knees. Feel our gentle camel. And bring ourselves back up. Now maybe you bring your toes to the mat. The idea though is we want to keep our hips as if they're pushing up against the wall. So our knees should be staying at a right angle, not leaning back. See how my knees are coming back? So when I'm arching, I'm truly arching my spine. Exhale, come forward. Plant the hands, plant the toes. Inhale, come all the way up into downward dog. Now, some of you were saying, you said this was going to be a moving practice. Yes, we're going to get moving here. We're going to come up on the tippy toes, step, walk, jump, come to the front of the mat, flat back, fold, inhale all the way up. Hands come through heart center, Tadasana. Again, inhale up. Swan dive forward, Hatha Namaskar, flat back. Exhale, right foot back, low lunge. Plant the right hand, pick the left hand up. Bring the left hand down, pick the right hand up. Bring the right hand down, come on back, high plank. Your choice, knees, chest, and chin, or chaturanga. Baby cobra or upward dog. Plant the toes, come on back over, downward dog. And maybe you come through tabletop. 4 more deep breaths. Shoulders soft, fingertips in the mat. Knees are soft, tailbone up and back. Pick up the right foot, bring it up in between the hands. low lunge. Plant the left hand, pick the right arm up. Bring the right arm down, pick the left arm up. Bring the left arm down, step forward, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. Hands through heart center, Tadasana. Inhale. Exhale. Flat back. Left foot back, low lunge. Plant the left hand, pick the right arm up. Right arm down. Left arm up. Left arm back. High plank. Knees, chest, and chin or chaturanga. Baby cobra or upward dog. Coming back over, downward dog. Pick that left foot up, bring it up in between. Plant the right hand, pick the left hand up. Left hand down, right hand up, right hand down. Step forward, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. Hands come through heart center, Tadasana. Inhale, Ashtanga Namaskare. Exhale, flat back. Step back, high plank. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale back. 5 deep breaths. Up on the tippy toes, step, walk, jump, come to the front, flat back, fold, inhale all the way up, hands come through heart center, Tadasana. One more, Ashtanga Namaskare. Maybe if you jump back, you're jumping back straight into Chaturanga. If you don't know what I'm talking about, step back into high plank. Honor the ability level. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, come back, high plank. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Plant the toes. Downward dog. Baby cobra's always an option. Come up on the tippy toes, step, walk, jump, flat back, fold, inhale all the way up, hands come through heart center, Tadasana. See Namaskar B, Ashtanga Sun Salutation B. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, flat back. Your choice, high plank or jump back. Inhale, up. Exhale, come on back over. Inhale, right foot forward, warrior one. Plant the heel, bring it up. Feel our warrior one. Exhale, come on back down. High plank, chaturanga, upward dog, back over the toes. Downward dog. Pick up that left foot. Bring it up. Right heel to the mat. Warrior one. Breath. Be mindful in our transitions. Exhale. Hands to the mat. Come on back. High plank. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Plant the toes. Downward dog. Come up on the tippy toes, bend the knees, step, walk, jump, flat back, fold, bend the knees, Utkatasana, inhale, bring it up, hands come out and about, Tadasana. So we just did 3 variations, very standard variations of sun salutations, Surya Namaskars. Moon salutation, we're right on the cusp of the new moon sun energy. I did the sun salutations first. They're energizing, getting us revved up and warm for our practice. Moon salutations. Sun salutations, yang energy. Moon salutations, yin energy, feminine energy. So the feminine side of the body is the back side of the body. And the yang male part is the front. Also divided, right side is feminine, yin, left side, now right side is masculine, yang, right side, left side is feminine, yin. And those I have found in multiple sources, multiple places. So we're going to come through moon salutation. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Now bring it only to your edge as you bend your knees. Maybe you can come all the way into squat. Honor yourself. Exhale. Step back with the right leg. Bring the knee to the mat. Inhale up, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to heart center or the mat. Right foot comes back gently. Reach back, gentle camel. We'll do a deeper camel. We're going to come into it. Exhale. Breath. Inhale, bring it all the way up, gentle camel. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Bring that right foot forward. Feel our crescent lunge, and hands can come to the mat for the transitions. Bring the hands to heart center. Step, tap, come forward into squat. Bring our hands to the mat. Bring the heels to the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, bring it all the way up. Bring the arms up overhead. Bring the hands back through heart center. Tadasana. Inhale. Exhale. Come into squat. Left leg back. Bring the knee to the mat. Crescent lunge. Inhale up. Gently, hands to heart center or the mat. Come back. Gentle camel. Maybe your arms are overhead. Exhale. Inhale. Bring it up. Bring the hands back to heart center. Bring that left foot forward. Crescent lunge. Hands to heart center. Bring the right foot forward. Come into squat or your version thereof. Hands to the mat. Gentle forward fold. Roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Bring the hands up overhead. Hands come through heart center. Tadasana. We're going to come through our warrior series. Warrior 1, 2, 3, reverse, humble. Okay, so right foot back, left foot forward. Now, and I'm coming at an angle. If it looks funny in the camera, okay, cactus arms, right knees forward. Ready? Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, come down. We're going to build some heat. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. So whenever we connect that breath with the movement, we're building heat. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Especially if we're breathing through our nose and gently constricting the back of the throat. Okay, that's 5. Bring the hands to heart center. Step that left foot forward and the right foot back. I'm going to do some gentle inhale. Come on back, cactus arms. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bring our hands into heart center. Come on the ball of that back foot. Now step or tap that back foot forward and come up warrior 3. Hands can come straight out. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the right foot down. Shift the weight over. Pick up the left foot. And feel our warrior 3. Hands can be at heart center, straight out in front. Airplane, you can be flying your airplane. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that left foot back to center. Bring our hands in. Hands come to either side. Tadasana. Surya Namaskar. Inhale. Exhale. So we're building heat. Flat back. High plank to chaturanga. Inhale up. Plant the toes. Come down. Back into downward dog. Come up on the tippy toes, bend the knees, step, walk, jump, come to the front of the mat, flat back, fold, inhale all the way up, hands come through heart center, Tadasana. Warrior 2, right foot back, gently open, feeling this gentle stretch. Bring the palms up, bring the palms down. Now, left palm up, reverse. Exhale, come forward, easy side angle. Inhale, bring it all the way back over, big inhale. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, up. Exhale, bring it forward. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward. Inhale. And exhale. Gently bring our hands to the mat. Wide leg forward fold. Breathing into it. Plant that left hand. Pick the right arm up. Bring the right arm down. Pick the left arm up. Bring the left arm down. Bring the right toes around. Bring ourselves all the way up and around, coming into warrior two on the other side. Bring the palms up, bring the palms down. Right palm up, reverse. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. One more time, bring the toes around and gently bring our feet out as wide as they'll go. So maybe you come all the way to the mat into a wide leg split. Maybe not, but that's not Hanuman. That's not monkey pose. Gently heel toe the feet back in. Bring the knees to the mat. Toes come out. Breath, maybe. So we're bringing the hips open even wider. We come around so you can see. So the big toe side of the foot. And then gently, maybe the forearms come to the mat. And we let the knees come out wide. Big hip stretch. Those of you with tender knees, modify. Bring the toes in, walk our hands back. Bring the fingers back around. Great big inhale in. Lion's breath, roar. And again, great big inhale in. Lion's breath, roar. One of my favorite lines from Jungle Book. When you look into the eyes of Shere Khan, show no fear. I love that line. Great big inhale and roar. Gently inhale, coming back up. We're going to bring our feet around. So the left leg is bent and the right knee is bent, and we're coming gentle twist. And then we're going to bring our feet all the way to the other side, and the knees are bent so that left foot's coming back behind, and we're coming into a gentle twist. Now, coming back to center, I'm going to take my left foot, bring it into the crook of my arm, and I'm going to do the rock the baby pose. This is for you, Debbie Lou. Breathing into it. Rocking the baby. And there's a blues song about rocking a baby. And Lynn sings that pretty well. Gently bring that foot back out. Bring the right foot in. And gently rock the baby. Ever so gentle. Rock the baby. Now, I'm going to pause for 30 seconds. Maybe you have sofa cushions that you can pull off real quick. Maybe you have blocks. Maybe, I don't know how many people actually have a bolster at home, but maybe you use the bolster. Or maybe you're going to hold in kneeling pyramid. So we're going to come back to center, and we're going to bring the right leg out in front and gently let it stretch in kneeling pyramid. And this may be half of your Hanuman pose split. Maybe you simply walk back and sit on your back knee for a half split. And for those of you with tight knees, then don't, be mindful and don't come all the way back onto that knee. Hold in your kneeling pyramid. Maybe we take this right foot and we walk that right foot out in front. And maybe you take the sofa cushions and you build them up to support you so that you're coming into this pose safely. Let that back toe come out on the mat and support yourself in your split. Maybe you're super flexible and you don't need the sofa cushions and you're straight out on the mat and you have your arms up overhead. I think my friend Miss Asha can do that. Breathing into it, feeling this stretch. Now, gently walk that right foot back, ever so gentle and mindful, and bring that right foot back. We're going to come through half of a sun salutation here. Come out, flat, high plank, chaturanga, upward dog. Come on back over, downward dog. Pick up that left foot, bring it up in between, come down on that right knee, straighten the left leg, and come back into our kneeling pyramid. And this may be right where you hold. This may be your edge, and I'm going to come through all of the phases. Maybe you simply start working your leg out and feeling your split. Maybe you sit back on that right leg and you're coming into a half split. Maybe you walk that left foot forward, bring in your sofa cushions if need be, gently working that foot out onto the mat. Maybe you choose to hold with your arms so that as you gently melt, you're melting deeper into that split. Hanuman. Prayers for everybody to be safe and well. Breathing into it. Gently walk that left foot back, bringing it back gently, mindfully. One more time, bring our hands wide. Come on back, high plank, chaturanga, or maybe you lower down to the earth. Inhale, baby cobra or upward dog. Come on back over, downward dog. Step, walk, jump. We're going to come through into seated position. And I said with the kids, we're going to repeat chalice and candlestick, representing the chalice of Christ. Or if you're not Christian, you can have it represent the chalice of life. Breathing into it. Coming back to center, feel our candlestick. May our candle glow for the world, for world peace, so that we can see our similarities, bringing our soles of our feet together, bringing our hands underneath, gentle lotus flower, breathing into it. Bringing the feet down, feel our cobbler, breath. Now from cobbler, little bit different move tonight here. So from cobbler, we're going to take that left leg over to the right and gently come around in our twist. And then we're going to come all the way back through center, open that left foot back up into cobbler, bring that right knee around and come all the way back around into our twist. And then gently bring ourselves all the way back around. And if you have a wall, I challenge you to use the wall for this. And everybody's back is a little bit different. So when I do full camel, I like to come up to the wall because then I know that my hips are keeping that proper angle over the knees and I'm not simply leaning my thighs back towards my toes. And I do bring my toes up because then my heels are closer. And you can bring your arms up and around and do elaborate pieces, or you can slide gently into this pose and let our head come back and feel ourselves gently up against the wall and breathing into it. And then gently back out of that, gently, mindfully. That was a big back bend. Camel pose activates all of the chakras, as does wheel. So as we come down on the mat, bring our knees into our armpits and gently feel happy infant. Feel the breath, gently rocking from side to side. Now, coming into a gentle spinal twist. Let's do our hips first. So let's bring the feet to the floor and the knees come together. The arms come out in a T. Gently bring the knees to the left as we look to the right. And then gently bring the knees back to center. Feel them align. Gently bring the knees all the way over to the right, keeping your feet wide so you're feeling the hips stretch. Now come back to center. Pick up the knees so we look like we're sitting in a chair. Our legs are out. And then gently let the knees come together over to one side. So this is a deeper spinal twist. If your spine has areas of tenderness, maybe you stick with the hip twist. Breathing into it, feeling this gentle stretch. Bringing the knees all the way back through center. Bring the knees over to the right. Big big spinal twist. Maybe you're looking towards that left hand, breathing into it. Coming back to center. One more time, bring our knees to our armpits and feel our happy infant. Gently straightening our legs, coming into legs up the wall. And being gentle, I'm going to hold right here. Bring the knees to our chest. Give ourselves a hug. Gently stretch out on the mat. Bringing the palms up. Great big audible sigh. And as we come into Savasana, finding our place of peace and allowing our spirituality to connect in with whatever religious beliefs that we feel, and whichever one that it is, pick the place that's right for you. Gently taking a great big inhale in, gently wiggle our fingers and toes, bringing our arms up overhead. Bringing our knees into our chest, giving ourselves a hug. And again, this is a nighttime class, so I'm gently rolling over onto my right side, gently pushing myself up one vertebrae at a time. If this was daytime, I would do rock and rolls. I don't rock and roll at night. I like to sleep at night now. My days of night shift are over again for now. Who knows what the future holds. So tonight, as we come into easy cross leg, and so no, I didn't beam Reiki out in Savasana because I was decided to wait until we're all seated in easy cross leg. And so tonight, maybe we all bring our hands up and hold them out to the world and gently envision sending love to the world. Maybe I know some of you who are taking this class are also Reiki masters or Reiki practitioners. Feel the Reiki energy beaming out. And if we're all beaming out positive healing Reiki energy, positive energy to each other, however you envision sending out love, maybe you're sending out sunshine, rainbows from your hands, however you envision it, we're all sharing the one thing that we all have in common. All modern religions have in common love. If we can all stay centered in that love, we can love each other and we can have peace on earth. Bringing our hands to heart center. May the light within me salute the light within you. And when we are at this place, we are truly all the same. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me tonight. Be happy, safe, and healthy until we meet again. Thank you for coming out. Patricia Duffy, good to see you. Cindy, good to be with you tonight. Always enjoy having you here. All right, let me see. Start up at the top. Sean, Nina, Ethel. I can't see who signed on above Ethel. Let me bring it up. Okay. And then Sarah, welcome. Jenny, Linda, good to see you, Linda. Dave, good to see you. Susan, John, Beth, Allison, Nanette, thank you. It's okay if you were late. A little bit of yoga is better than none. Namaste. Okay, good night for now. I'll see you all tomorrow. And I'll post tomorrow night's practice. We'll probably do gentle flow. Maybe we'll do restorative tomorrow. Somehow that seems appropriate.